Hey guys, what's up? It is your buddy Keith, and I've got a real treat for y'all today, here live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. Woo! This is a pricey one. This is actually a very good friend of mine's guitar. Can't wait to show you all the details. This is Rob Jarvis's personal 68 Gibson Custom Shop aged Les Paul Custom Black Beauty. My God, this thing is epic. If you're not familiar with Rob Jarvis, he is an awesome guitar player, phenomenal singer. This is actually his pedal board right here. Look at this epic setup. He's got a couple of really cool Victory amps that we've been test driving, and this gorgeous Victory Sheriff pedal, which is like an amp pedal beast, monstrosity. Yes, if you're new to the channel, smash that like button, click subscribe, come join our family, our circle of friends. There's really close to 10,000 of us. And yeah, I show you up close details of really cool, rare guitars that I find from all around the world. Yeah, this one's no exception. Came to Rob. By the way, Rob's band is called Rob Jarvis and the Mercury Sons. Go to Spotify, open it up, prepare to have some little ear candy there. Rob spent a few years out in Nashville, has made some epic music, has toured all over the place, and he's back in the studio now making some really exciting music. Very exciting. And this is one of the guitars he's using. So yes, Rob Jarvis and the Mercury Sons. You can also see him on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Let's talk about this guitar. Rob got this from probably my favorite guitar dealer here in the UK. Now, you know, I'd have to say I do like myself. Yeah, I'm a big fan of myself. Who you should be excited about your own business. But this place, Peach Guitars, is something next level. They're a new guitar dealer, so they do something very different than what I do. But their facility is epic. It is a giant warehouse in Colchester, which is the oldest city in the United Kingdom. It's got a huge Roman wall still intact, and there's an old Roman temple with a Norman castle built on top of it. It's incredible. Go to Google, check out Colchester, UK, look at the Wikipedia, and check out some pictures of around the town. It's a beautiful place. I lived very close to there for a number of years. Anyway, in this beautiful place, the oldest city in the United Kingdom, is a guitar dealer called Peach Guitars. Giant warehouse, but what did they do? They went and kitted it out like an old style American Western saloon from the 1800s. It is so cool. Go check out pictures of Peach Guitars. Look up their website. Look at what the inside of the place looks like. It is massive. It is huge open space. It's a couple floors tall, and it is just the coolest thing ever. They have major brands like Gibson, Paul Reed Smith, but they'll go and they'll have like the big stuff, the big boy toys, like aged custom shop models. They'll have private stock Paul Reed Smith models. They'll have, I think they have like the largest collection of Slash signatures when the Anacondas came out. They had like 30 of them in there. It was nuts. Really cool place. And this guitar came from them. Rob got it. Look at all of the detail. You've got all of this crazing. So on one hand, you have your logo, your split diamond, your mother of pearl inlays. Those all look very neat, clean. They pop. They're not yellowed. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Those all pop. But then on the actual, I guess, aesthetics of the finish, you've got all of this aging, crazing, little pockmarks, little dings that are all put in by the head luthier that worked on this. Aged pickups and hardware. The stop bar, not so much. Oh, actually, what am I saying? No, yeah, look, the gold's been removed and tarnished back. Pickup covers. Look at that, guys. That's incredible. I used to be, when this whole relic craze came out, I didn't get it, but now I do, because if you want an original 68 custom Black Beauty, for starters, depending on how much abuse it's had over the decades, it might not necessarily be the best, the most stable guitar for studio use, for touring. So to get something that looks and has the vibe of a 50-year-old plus half-century-year-old instrument, but is set up and plays and performs like a brand new, top-of-the-line 2020 technology construction instrument, is just the best of both worlds. Look at the serial number. Old style serial number. Look at that 3. Almost looks like hand drawn in there. It's just really a really cool throwback. You got the waffle iron tuners and crazing down the neck. They give you 2 medallions here. You have the new modern custom shop one, which is cool because it just shows you that this is obviously a top of the line instrument. It's not something that someone bought and did themselves. It's not a replica. This is an authentic Gibson custom shop guitar, but they give you the old style, plain cover as well. Little pock marks where you'd have your buckle rash and all that usual stuff going on. So going back to what I was saying, when the Relic craze came out, I didn't get it. I was like, man, why? It's like when ripped jeans came out. Remember when you'd buy jeans and they already have the knees ripped, and everyone's parents, when I was in high school, like, what are we doing spending $50 on jeans that already have holes in them? Oh my God. I remember my grandparents being typical grandparents. Oh, they're already torn. Throw them away. Yeah. And I kind of had an old dude approach, old grandparent approach to the whole Relic craze when these came out. But I get it, because if you go and look at 50s, 60s authentic real Gibsons and Fenders, they have this type of finish blemishes and flaws. They are not case queens. And if you want something that's distinct, that has marks and character that no other guitar has, well, these are all done by hand, one by one. And it makes it its own special thing. If you just get a black Les Paul Custom, it's going to look like every black Les Paul Custom. This does not look like every other black Les Paul Custom. And it doesn't even look like every other aged black Les Paul Custom Black Beauty. They're all done by hand. They're all unique. And then you take it. What's also great is if I bought this guitar brand new and it was perfect, God help your soul if you touched my guitar and put that ding on it. Your family would never hear from you ever again. All right? That'd be a very sad day for all parties involved. But when you buy one that already has that ding, and then you go and do a show, and then you put that ding in it, who cares? You get to have fun with this guitar. You get to love it and add more character to it, and you create the next chapter of the story that is written all over the finish of this instrument. Yes. And, just this guitar being here in the studio, being on the rack with all of Rob's other guitars, it's going to get little bumps, bruises, dings, and that's all part of the journey this guitar goes on, going through these amps and playing through these amazing compressors and EQs and speakers back over there, and then going through this desk and these monitors. It all becomes part of the story written on the finish of this guitar. I mean, look at us as people. We have stories written all over us. We've got little scars and tattoos and battle scars. We've got everything, and if someone points to it, they say, hey, what's that about? There's a story behind that. Well, the same thing here. This comes with a pre-default 1968 aged throwback story, and then you add to it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, guys. So just wanted to show you up close details so you get an idea of what a factory aged custom shop Les Paul Custom looks like. You can look at the binding. Looks like there's some little age marks there. Still has all the fret nibs. If you guys are like super, super expert, some of you watching this, you can point out if you see anything that's like, that's not 1968, by all means, point it out. I want to hear all the feedback, all the comments, everything that you're seeing. I don't know if their idea is pure 1968, pound for pound, ounce for ounce, spot on replica, or if it is like an homage to a 1968 with lots of features and vibes, but mixed with modern stuff. I don't know enough about guitars from that era to speak with a huge amount of authority. But yeah, you guys tell me. You know, I don't know, the font on the truss rod cover was different back then, but some of you guys are definitely going to know. So I can't wait to hear all about it in the comments section. Come on, guys, brag, show us how smart you are and how much you know about these guitars. I love hearing it, and so does everyone else on the channel. I can't tell you how many people tell me they learn so much stuff from the comments section on these guitars. All right. Well, I think that wraps it all up. You have a very good idea of what a new 2020-2021 Gibson Custom Shop aged 68 Les Paul Custom looks like. You get to see what the factory crazing and the lacquer looks like if the phone would just, yes, go into focus. You see how they do the pock marks, all of that stuff done at the factory. Yeah, little dings and stuff. Very, very cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Check out Rob Jarvis and the Mercury Sons. Google it, Spotify it. You're in for a real treat there. I think Four Walls might be my favorite song for him. Blast that up nice and loud. What else? Us? You know, if you want to follow us too, we always appreciate that. It's at Essex Recording Studios, Instagram, FaceSpace, Twitter, all that stuff. I think we're on TikTok now. I just joined Discord. Can you believe it? There's another thing. More things to join. Discord, where Essex Recording Studios on there. And I'm sure tomorrow will be on another thing. So thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This is not for sale. This is just to show you guys a really special guitar. So it won't be appearing on our website or a reverb shop. Unless you want to give us like your Ferrari or something crazy for it. Then, you know, we might be able to do a deal with Rob. But he's pretty much married to this thing. He loves it. And we love it. So, thanks for hanging out with me this weekend. And I will see you all very, very soon. More guitar videos coming your way, dudes and dudettes. Laters.